We all know someone in our family or among our friend group who has suffered from mental illness in some way.
I think there is a sense of sort of isolation and not being understood, but not by the psychiatric community, by the greater community. I think you never know how many people are suffering with some sort of mood disorder or mental illness.
Number one cause of disability in the world amongst adults is depression. So doing more of the same isn't going to get us where we need to go. We have to work to find different answers, different solutions to the problems that we have. And that's why our Department of Psychiatry is so focused on innovation to make our patients' lives better. Not only can we deliver state-of-the-art care, we can raise the bar. And it's what really differentiates a university from anywhere else. Because other places deliver care, we want to change the face of medicine.
We're interested in a bunch of different psychiatric and behavioral outcomes, whether it's substance use disorders, depression, suicidal behavior, schizophrenia, a lot of PTSD research as well.
We talk about a department, but a department is people. And we have some of the giants in our field here. Jerry Moeller, world-renowned expert in addictions. Susan Kornstein, who has been advocating for women's health as well as career development for women in medicine. When you talk about genetics of psychiatric conditions, it's Ken Kendler, one of the most prolific scientists on the face of the earth.
His research interests are immense. It's humbling. It's not just his direct contributions to what papers are published, it's also the people who have learned from him and then gone on to develop their own incredible research.
He and his team are looking at the genetic drivers of mental illness. Whatever discoveries can be made in that area would provide hope to families like mine. My family first encountered mental illness in 1970, and that's when my father became ill. 30 years after my father was diagnosed, nobody was more surprised than me when I found myself in early midlife confronting symptoms of anxiety and depression. You know, one of the things you learn is that there's a stress model that we all might have a vulnerability, but if you have the right combination of stressors, it turns on the gene and turns on the vulnerability so that it's no longer a vulnerability, it's a full-blown illness. If there were any way that I could honor him, that I should take some of those assets and make a gift so that perhaps we could move the science along so other people could benefit. And I think he would be proud of his daughter to know that she gave in that way.
I care about what I'm doing because it has affected me personally, it has affected the people I know personally. When donors come to the university and say, this is what I want to help with, you know that it really means a lot to them. And that helps you feel a personal obligation to make the absolute most of those funds.
Maybe the way we treat will change. Maybe there will be less, of a trial and error period for medications. Maybe there can be some precision medicine that hasn't existed to my knowledge to this point.
This is not just wishful thinking. We have the building blocks, the foundation to make a difference in people's lives.
And so, because you never know the experience of the person beside you, philanthropy, giving, assisting in that way if you can help your neighbor, your friend, your coworker, and you may not even know it.